Alhamdulillah. Today I'll be your MC. My name is Jared. First of all, we start by praising Allah for having a wonderful and blessed morning for us to gather here again. And we have new and senior faces. We have, for those of you who are regular here, Alhamdulillah. On behalf of Al Khadim, we'd like to thank you all, Jazakumullah khairah, and welcome you all to Al Khadim, and also to thank our dear teachers, Sheikh Hussein Yi and Ustaz Sharif, who will be our speaker for the second part. And if you have not been here, Al Khadim is a center for over 20 years already. We have been a center where we focus on mostly education and activities which are free to public. Today's Marriage in Islam workshop is part of our new Muslim program that will address issues that involve reverts which are rarely discussed. Apart from that, I'd like to introduce to you some of our activities like annual youth camps and Bantuan Ramadan during the month of fasting. And it's just a few activities that we have. For more information, we have bulletins, and you can also log on to the internet. We have YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. We hope that you will also support us by following us, and by that, with your help, also together we work towards pleasing Allah more in the future, inshallah. Today's workshop, inshallah, will be the first in our series that we hope to have. There are many issues to discuss. We hope to break this into a series of upcoming workshop, inshallah. And today we actually have two sessions, break into two parts. We will start with Sheikh Hussein. It will be about 1 hour and about half an hour of Q&A. If you have questions, to present your questions, and we hope to address them. So without further ado, I'll pass on to Sheikh Hussein.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa sayyiati a'malina. Man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlilhu fala hadiya lahu. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. أوصيكم وإياي أولا بتقوى الله فقد فاز المتقون. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. All praise due to Allah Rabbul Alameen as the creator of all things, the sender of all prophets, and the revealer of all truth. May the mercy and the blessing of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala be upon all of us as students of knowledge, and those who are present today to understand the reason of our existence in this life. Brothers and sisters, before I continue, I'm going to offer you the Islamic greeting for the second time because the first greeting was not responded properly. Islam is about adab. Islam is about character building. Islam is about manners. And Allah in the Quran says, وَإِذَا خُيِّتُمْ بِتَحِيَّةٍ فَحَيُّوا مِنْهَا أَوْ رُدُّوهَا فَحَيُّوا مِنْ أَحْسَنَ مِنْهَا. If anybody offer you the Islamic greeting at any time, you should respond with a better greeting. Then how the Prophet showed us, if a person come to you and said, Assalamu alaikum, you should say, Wa alaikumussalam wa rahmatullah, longer than the one who offer you the Islamic greeting. If the second one come and say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, then your response will be, Wa alaikumussalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If the third person come to you and say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh, a complete salam, then you should respond the same, but your voice should be louder than the one who offer you. Meaning, if somebody come to you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, you should respond, Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And this is just an example. Why? Because there is a prayer in it, and there is also a da'wah through salam. It's not only a dua, but it is also a form of da'wah. Now I'm going to offer you the second salam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah is a better one than the first, but not the best yet, because the sister still very reserved, Sometimes, being a Muslim, we may have the wrong understanding about Islam. There are a lot of things that male and female have the equal right. Like salam is also your equal right to offer and to respond, like how the men have to respond, but we are not used to it. No. Even in seeking knowledge, the man have the right to ask, the sister also have the right to ask. But in some situation, majority of the men or the organizing committee say, for the sister, you just write. You write your question. That means silent. No voice from the sister, but just write your question. In the time of the Prophet, the lady will ask the Prophet. You raise her voice out so that the man will hear the question. There's nothing wrong in Islam if your intention is good. So you have the right to ask, like how the men have the right to ask. You have the right to choose, like how the men have the right to choose. Choosing your partner, you also have your right to choose. Your parent can recommend it to you. Your friend can recommend it to you, but you make the final call. Nobody can force you. I would like to start by saying in Alhamdulillah, and I've said that earlier, meaning it is so important for all the Muslims who believe in Allah to be humble by starting a talk, a gathering, by praising Allah. Because it's Allah's mercy that He allowed us to be here this morning. We may have our plan, but we do not want to miss this kind of important classes or course. But we do not know, something can just happen this morning and we just can't be here. But when you are here, it's part of Allah's qadar, that He, Allah, want you to be here. So we should praise Allah, be thankful to Him, keep on asking Allah for His mercy, His blessing, His forgiveness, and His guidance. Because we need all this. One, Allah guide us and shower His mercy and protect us, then we will all have a safe sailing. You'll be safe. You'll be happy. Brothers and sisters, Allah Rabbul Alameen, who loves you so much, He keep on reminding us the importance to ask Allah to purify our intention, that whatever we want to do, make sure that your intention is right. You must start with something that is right. If you start with something that is wrong, then you know your ending will be difficult. You will find a lot of challenges, obstacles on the way. But if your intention is right from the beginning, then you will see there's a lot of happiness and good thing waiting for all of us. Do we have enough other chairs? No more, yeah? We ask Allah Rabbul Alameen to purify our hearts, our inner selves, to make that sure that our intention is clear, and also our mindset is positive. Sometimes we have different kind of mindset. In the Quran, again, Allah said, Ya ayuhan nasu taqu rabbakum alladhi khalaqakum min nafsin wahida wa khalaqa minha zawjaha wa bassa minhuma rijalan kathiran wa nisaa wattaqullah allazi tasaaluna bihi wa arham innallaha kana alaykum raqiba. What we are going to share with all the brothers and sisters here is what Allah said, written in the divine law of God. Not what I say, not what the scholar said, not what the Malaysians is telling you, but what Allah is telling us in the Holy Quran, and what was conveyed to us by our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as the best of all mankind. Allah start in Surah An-Nisa, verses 1. O people, He's starting with Ayuhan Nas. I don't know if it's here or not. Not yet. It's not here yet. Yeah? Is this the beginning? Before that, before we come into this, Allah is telling us, O people, whether you are male, female, whether you are Muslim or not yet Muslim, Allah is reminding us, because He is our Creator. He said, O people, have faith in Allah, who has created you from a single soul. Allah said, I created all of you from a single soul. We understand that, brother and sister? What do you mean by single soul? When we were born, all of us were born single. You are not born and then immediately you are married. No. You are all born single. And in the same time, Allah is telling us about our origin. All of us came from Adam. Even Eve, Hawa, was from Adam. That is from the first of the creation. After that, everyone also came from a man and a woman. Yeah. We created you from a single soul, created from its mate. From Adam, then Allah created Eve from the rib bones of Adam. It's Allah's way of doing things. It's up to Him. How He wants to create Hawa is up to Him. That is the only time Allah created a woman from a man. That means you are not a perfect person until you are together. Yeah? And from both of them dispersed many men and women. From then, Hawa bare children through the intimacy of Adam alayhi salam. Then Allah continue, wattaqullah. Be faithful to Allah, through whom you demand things from one another. Being human, we always depend on each other. We need each other to survive. Nobody can survive by themselves. The rich cannot survive and cannot be rich without the poor. The poor are the working force. From their effort, the rich pay them the salary and the rich get reward from their work. Doctor cannot survive without patient. If everybody is always healthy, hospital have to close down. Doctor also have to close down. So everything is well balanced. Yeah? And Allah continued by saying It's very important for all of you, as male and female, to honor the kinship. Hold on to the family values. Hold on to the family value. Don't abandon your family. Indeed, Allah is ever watchful over us. Meaning Allah knows what is in our mind, in our heart. You cannot escape from Him. Now let us zoom into this, what is written here on the screen here. Allah Rabbil Alameen now is telling us in Surah Zariyat, Surah 51, verse 49, وَمِن كُلِّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقْنَا زَوْجَيْنِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ. And of all things we created two, have you remember. Allah is telling us, it's He who created us. We cannot deny Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sunnatullah. Yeah? And then He informed us about what I just recite in the beginning of my lecture today, so that we understand the reason we are here. That we have to get a good partner in our life, so that we will keep on human population will grow. There are many countries is suffering, they are worried because they don't have younger generation coming up a lot. People are getting older and older, and they don't want to have children, and who is going to carry on their legacy? Even in Japan, they are having problem. China, even the population of the country compared with other country is the biggest, but their land is also very, very big. And if they are not careful, a family, one or two children, then they may suffer after some time. So we do not stop. Human population must grow, because this earth is enough for everybody to survive. This world is enough for everybody to. If you take a flight, you can see there's so many empty land. So there's no way to say that, oh, more people, then how can we survive? Not enough food to feed everybody. Don't worry. When Allah said you will live, Allah said, I provide for you, not you provide for yourself. I am the one who is the Razzaq, the provider. Next. Allah Rabbul Alameen is reminding all of us again. Allah alimun khabir, inna akramakum indallahi adqakum. O mankind, indeed we have created you from a male and female and made you people and tribe. That means Allah is the one who makes us different. They are different race, nation, color, culture, languages. Is Allah's creation. But the reason Allah make this is full of wisdom. If Allah create all of us only speak one language, all of us look only the whiteies. Everywhere you go, white. People will get bored. In the ocean, if Allah just create one kind of fish, anywhere you go, South China Sea, Atlantic Sea, ocean, you only get tuna. I don't think anybody want to eat tuna anymore after some time. Enough tuna, they say. But Allah Almighty create everything with His wisdom. He make us nation and tribes. For what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to get to know one another. Not to fight or humiliate one another criticize a person because of his color, his look. No, you have no right to do that. No. And sometimes you see in reality, someone is so beautiful, but her partner is not handsome. Yeah, clumsy. How can she fall in love with this guy? What can you do? It's her choice. And here the sister is so pretty and slim and got a chubby husband. It's her choice. Allah opened her heart. She look at the different area. You look at the body, she don't look at the body of the guy. She look inside, the way he talk. He was a very soft-spoken person, very polite, very respectful. That one is so handsome, but very arrogant, very rude. So it's up to you. What you value in your life. You will value their look. Then you get their look and everybody also is looking. Then you get jealous. What can I do, is it? When you walk with him, there's a lot of people looking, but not at you. Looking at the person beside you. So you get upset. You cannot get upset because it's not his fault. It's not her fault. She's so pretty. But you get the wrong partner. To you, tak ngam lah. You say tak ngam, to them ngam ngam. They say ngam ngam, you say tak ngam. Yeah? So Allah said, the best among you is not because of how you look, who you are. The best among you are those who have piety to Allah, who are faithful to Allah. That is the value that Allah look into it. He don't look at how you look, what color you are from. No, he look at what is in your heart. Can we see what is in the heart of the person, brother and sister? Do you know what is in the heart of the person that you're in love now? No. But he is telling you what? Yeah, he's sending all the signs, and now like that. So many change. Now the sign also change. We don't know suddenly why it changed. Maybe there's a hidden thing inside we don't know. Yeah. But we just feel good if they show us they miss us. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is back. Go back. This is technology. Yeah? When we depend on technology, we have also some problems sometimes, not all the time. Next one. After that. Yep. No. Yeah. I just touched on one ayah. Now Allah Rabbul Alameen in Surah Ar-Rum is reminding us again. Yeah? وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ yeah? إِنَّا فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. And then Allah said, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. He said, it's part of Allah's sign. Allah, when He created all of us, He gave us signs so that we know. Yeah? We know where to go. We know how to look for a person. We know when the person is healthy or not healthy because of the sciences that appeared in ourselves. Yeah? Then you know something is not right. Yeah? With my body today, yeah? I just have some cough. Yeah? So I realized that I'm not so well. Just example, all these are sciences. So He said He created for you from yourself mates, partner. What do you mean by that? That Allah is telling us human will only marry with human. Human are not supposed to marry with jinn. Don't look for jinn wife. or the jinn husband, look for human. And then Allah also said, you must look, the male look for what? Male look for who? Female. And the female look for male. We understand this. It's an ABC kind of understanding. Everybody understand that. But later on, we had some problem. Humans start to change their fitrah. That is your nature. Male, female, in all the forms that we are signing something, writing. Male, female, M and what? M and F, male and female. You don't have in between. Now you have a problem. There is he, she, as she, he. No, it's he or she. That's how it goes. Easy. Don't make life difficult. Not only you make life difficult for you, you make the coming generation confused. What is happening? Human rights. They're talking human rights. Human is always wrong. God is right. And that's why God keeps on reminding us to be right. We thought that we are always right. Your rights is being given in the right way. Follow the way, everybody will be right. Yeah? Next. The reason Allah wants you to be together so that you find peace and tranquility, sakina, and follow up with mercy. Yeah, husband and wife, marriage is not just about two individuals, just about love, but it's also follow up with mercy. Yeah? Then Allah reminds us, and do not marry politicians, woman until they believe. Don't marry the disbeliever, to make it easier. And a believing slave woman is better than a non-believer, even though she might please you. And do not marry a disbeliever man until they believe, and a believing slave better than a non-believer person. This is what Allah is telling us. And He said, those invite you to fire, but Allah invite you to paradise and forgiveness by His permission, and He made clear His verses to the people that perhaps they may remember. Allah who created all of us know about the in and out and everything that is going to happen. The past, the present, the future is in the knowledge of Allah Almighty. Just learn how to submit to Him and follow the divine law. Everybody will have happiness. Yeah. This is important. But if you look at this ayah, Allah is guiding us. Who should we get married? Who should we look for a partner? We were thinking, I don't talk about religion. It's my feeling. Feeling will keep on changing, brother and sister. We know. Feeling is not something very strong to hold on. But you need to have feeling, of course. If you have no feeling also, it's non-functioning. You must have feeling. No? Anything you want to eat, they also ask you, what is your feeling? That means, what do you want to put into your food? And the best food for the Malaysian, nasi campur. You want campur-campur semua. You want mixed rice, alhamdulillah. Mixed food, alhamdulillah. You see, we Malaysian are very mixed people. That's why when you want to eat veggie, mixed veggie, sayur campur. The Chinese call chap chai. And then the 10 kind of veggie. When you want to drink anything, I love ABC. Air batu campur, everything campur. No, we love to campur. Our coffee, only Allah knows how it tastes. From coffee, campur with tongkat ali, champur with mushroom, you champur with this, until you don't know how coffee tastes now. And we teach that when we have foreigner coming to our country, we bring them to our special known local coffee shop, and then suddenly say, what kind of black water is this? I say, this is the best coffee. No coffee. This is no coffee. You understand what I'm saying to your brother and sister? Yeah. Japchae, pasumbu, rojak, darcha, everything. We are good in that. Alhamdulillah. If you love to mix everything, then when you want to get married, it's no problem to mix too. Chinese, Indian, and then you get children, look like kopi susu. And they're susu because you have mixed. There's always some benefit in it. Don't worry. Yeah? But why Allah said you marry those who believe? Because the belief will strengthen your relationship. You pray and your wife pray with you. You fast and your wife fasts with you. That means you are together not only while you are eating and drinking, you are together in worshipping Allah Almighty. You will find a lot of happiness. You will find a lot of things that will bring you closer to one another because of the belief. But we don't understand. Because why? When we first get to know each other, we don't have that kind of commitment to what we believe. So you only entertain your feeling. Do you believe that feeling change very fast, brother and sister? Do you believe feeling change very fast? Yes. Feeling change very fast if you are not careful. But because of the belief you have, you still pray together, you pray for each other, then Allah will bless both sides, and Allah's mercy will be upon all of you. Now, marriage in Islam is known as the word nikah. This word nikah, that's why they say akad nikah, bukan akad marriage. No, akad nikah. It's an Arabic word, and literally is just word nikah, but the real meaning is you must have a relationship, intimacy. There is no marriage here. I love you, you love me, that only love. We talk only, okay? But no touch. See, no touch. You can see me, but no touching. Nighttime, you sleep there, I sleep here. You sleep up, I sleep down. What kind of nikah is this? You cannot say, I want to nikah with you, but with a condition. No touching. Then no nikah. If you ask the Qadi also get confused. You want to nikah and no touching? Better no nikah. Just an example. Common uses of nikah today denotes marriage. Of course, nikah is a command from Allah Rabbul Alameen. Allah is the one who wants us to have a nikah. So it's not something, a choice, but it is part of Allah's command. And tell the believing man to lower their gaze and guard their modesty. The same go to the woman, that they will be purer for them, for Allah is aware of what they do. Allah Rabbul Alameen now is trying to discipline both parties, male, female. Everybody have to control their eyesight. This is where will disturb our heart. What you see, they will penetrate to your heart. But I have a very unique experience Yeah, a blind husband and wife have 2 children who are not blind. So after the children grow to age 20, so the blind husband have a second wife who is also blind. So the first wife came to me and said, I don't know what he see in her that I don't have. You know, my husband decided to marry a second one who is also blind. So what's wrong with me? So sometimes, that's why they say love is blind. Confirm. Yeah. Sometimes when you're in love, you don't care of what is going on around you anymore because the power of love is stronger. Yeah? But sometimes love is not just how you look, how you talk to each other, how you touch each other play an important role. It's like a doctor treating the patient, he just come and talk, but no touch. Patient don't feel, but you come talk to them with a beautiful tone, and then you start to touch their hand, ask them, how are you today? Is that different? Is there a difference, brother and sister? There's always a difference. If you go to any shop, you ask, you're asking something, you go to the restaurant, and the waiter is coming to you, yes sir, anything can help you? And this is the, wow, you feel good. And sometimes you're just waiting. Now you get angry now. You want to eat. You want to give them a business. But everybody is busy. They forget about you. How do you feel? You're waiting, and nobody look at you. You raise up your hand, nobody respond. What going to happen to you? The mood of eating just go down. Class. What kind of service is that? Because how you talk, how you communicate is also important. Yeah? And then the Prophet ﷺ is telling us, he knows, sometimes we have the intention to get married, but we have a problem. We are not ready financially. Kawin mau. Ready? I'm always ready. How about money? Money is a problem. Why money become a problem? Because we live on this world, we need to have money. Can it be a problem? Yes, but now the Prophet is telling us, Ya ma'syara shabab, oh you young men who among you can afford, then let him get married. But for those who don't have that financial backup, then the Prophet reminds us to guard yourself. By what? By doing what? By doing what, brothers? Fasting, so just to control yourself. That's how Islam is guiding us. The same go to the lady. Also, you have to fast just to control yourself. Your feeling is there now. Because of your age, because of your hormone is coming. But if you have the means, just get married. The problem today is not that you can't afford. But the mahar in Islam is very minimum. To us, that is the big problem. That's why the state government, different state, the mahar is very limited. 100 ringgit. 100 ringgit, you don't have mahar? Then don't talk about marriage. And some state just maybe 70 ringgit. What is 70 ringgit and 100 ringgit? If a person say, I have no, 100 also no, and then you say, thank you. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Don't waste your time. This kind of person have no responsibility. He don't care about you. If he is so calculative. Yeah. Next. Purpose of marriage. Why? To safeguard ourselves, our family honor, and our religion. We have a family. Yeah? We have family. Yeah? We must not forget our father, our mother. We carry their name. We carry their name, whether you like it or not. When people look at your IC, they know there is a family name. So you must honor that. You are not just for you. You are not yourself only. You belong to the community. You belong to the family, whether you like it or not. And that is life. Yeah? To assist one another in our deen, our religion, the way of life. To help with good deeds, social obligation to the community, bring up a good family, having patience and empathy to one another. Then you see the whole family structure become better. Yeah? This is just to share. The believing man and believing woman are partners, companion, helper, allies to one another. Now, how can you be a companion if one believe, one don't believe? You want to go there, he don't want to go there. I don't believe in that. You are praying, I'm not going to pray. You are fasting, I want to eat. So there's always a lot of differences among us, and there will be no peace. You thought that now you can tolerate now, but life is not just now, it's an ongoing relationship. Yeah? And also to enjoin what is right and forbid what is wrong, and establish your prayer together, give zakat, and obey Allah and His Messenger. Those Allah will have mercy upon them. Indeed, Allah is exalted in might and wise. This is what Allah is telling us, the purpose, that we want to be together and respect each other, help each other, honor each other, give each other their right. All this will come when both believe in Allah and the Prophet. Yeah? If not, they say, this is me. Accept it or leave it. And then there you have problem. But if both believe in Allah, let us both go back to the guidance of God and see what Allah wants us to do, and both of us work together towards that. Then there will be a meeting point. Yeah? Next. Purpose of marriage, again, love, mercy, tranquility. This feeling is a gift from Allah. If the relationship is sincere and pure, then He will put this feeling into your heart. When you have the right intention, then it will help you. But when you don't have this manual reference in you, then it's difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible. It may be possible, but it is very, very risky. Yeah? Mercy also means you are very forgiving, not judgmental. You are a caring person. Love may die, but mercy remains. Love will die. Sometimes you can see those who have married for some years and then no more relationship, but they still carry on with their life as husband and wife. You've seen that. The elders, most of them, sometimes they don't have any love anymore. But the mercy is still there. And that's why they keep on as husband and wife and take care of their grandchildren, but they themselves don't have that love anymore. Yeah? So mercy is overruling love now. That's why the Prophet, Allah said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. We do not send you, O Muhammad, except to bring mercy to the world. Mercy is higher, is safer than just love. We love our children. After some time, they keep on disobeying us. Our love will die for them. But our mercy always is there for our children. Anytime they need our help, we are always there for them. But mercy remains. Mercy is not a temporary feeling of sympathy. It is a continuous flow of something that is nice in us. high moral and honorable attitude. If there's a lot of mercy among us, you can see there's a lot of peace among us. Because where you have mercy, somebody do something wrong, khalas, being human, nobody is perfect, let us forgive and move on. You may not forget. You may not forget, but you can forgive. Can we forgive one another, brother and sister? Can we forgive one another, brother and sister? Yeah, of course. You must learn how to forgive. If not, there is no more mercy in you. When there's no mercy, that means your heart now is being darkened. Mercy is a power. Mercy is light. There is nur in mercy. Allah's mercy is unbelievable. To the extent you keep on sinning, He said, my door of repentance, my forgiveness, my mercy is always for you. This is from Allah. And then He commanded the Prophet to convey this message to the people. قُلْ يَا عِبَادِي الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. Say to the people who have wronged themselves, Allah is telling the Prophet to inform all of us, tell those who have wronged themselves, don't give up hope in Allah. And don't forget the mercy of Allah. Inna Allah yaghfiru dhunuba jami'an. Now Allah continue after that, say, I am ready to forgive all your sins. If Allah can forgive all our sins, why can't we forgive each other for some sin? You can, if you have the mercy. Now also, marriage will bring security, provide a safe place. It creates a very responsible society. Everybody know what they have to do. Yeah? Become more meaningful in life. Next. Spouse selection. Now we want to look for our partner. How many of you have a partner now? Can you raise up your hand? Partner. Just little, very little. I only saw about 7 hands. Again, how many of you here have already some partners? Don't be shy. There's nothing wrong. Yeah? If not, then you may have other problem. When the people say, why, he's still single, then people will disturb you. You must let people know, no, I'm booked already. Yeah. There's some booking already. You must make it clear so that people don't disturb you. It's not good, you know. When you have some, you must say, I have somebody. Picking a wife or selecting a wife, selecting a husband. There are few ways of looking at it. Yeah? Righteousness, good character, beauty, wealth, and prestige because of their family sometimes. This is recommended by Islam. You can. If you get all on the life, everything is there, Alhamdulillah. You hit the jackpot. But not everybody can get the jackpot. But among beauty, wealth, prestige, the most important thing is religion and good character. That is highly recommended by our Prophet. Why? Because when you are in connection with God, you have the deen, that means you have a value. Because deen will give you the value. You value your partner. You love them. You care for them. You have mercy to each other. Then you can see, the deen, when you talk about the deen, brother and sister again, deen also follow up with character. Some people, you see, mashallah, he's been praying 5 times a day, he's wearing stole, Arabic dress, and you have a big turban, a long beard, alhamdulillah. The deen is there. The look of the deen is there. But when he starts to talk to you, wow, he's just like a lion, man. Now there's a movie going on, they want lion what? Lion always want to be king. So the man also want to be king. I am the king. I am Mr. Right. I am the boss. Now we honor the lion. But lion also must love who is under him, under his care. Righteousness, good character, good manners, speak in gentle manner. Somebody have good character, good manner. When he speak, everything go haywire. He don't use the right word. Remember, when you communicate with one another, even you are right, they say, Al-kalam idha kharaja min al-jinan dakhla jinan. Idha kharaja min al-lisan dakhla azan. Every word that come up from the heart will penetrate the heart of the listener. If just here, lip service, you just like to talk so fast, and then people will just listen, and then collapse. No more. He enter here and he went out. Collapse, bye-bye. Because it's nothing from your heart. It's like today, the man, if you go and hear, listen to the khutbah, Jummah, you don't feel because they are not talking to you. They are just reading the khutbah. But in the time of the Prophet, if I travel to other country when Jummah, I feel so good. Because the Imam is talking to you. He's talking from his heart. He's telling you what he feels. MashaAllah. It will hit the heart of the listener. But if you speak just because you love to speak, what can we do? We all love to talk. Just talk. But be careful. A word is like a bullet. Don't underestimate what your word can do to the listener. Anything you say, if you are not careful, one you shoot out, khalas. Even you say, I'm sorry, wounded already. You can say anything, but that shows. And in the Quran, Allah says, if a person can say something so bad about you, what is hidden in their heart is worse. Allah is telling us that. If he don't have that kind of hatred towards you, he cannot say it out. But when he can say it loud, you know what is hidden in their heart is worse than that. This is the sign. That's why when you love somebody, sometimes say, I don't love you anymore. You understand that word? Have you heard this word before? Or they don't want to use this word, too heavy. No feeling, lady. Understand not? No feeling, no feeling. You still don't understand. Tara mood already. You still don't understand. Then you have problem already. If you still pretend not to understand, no problem. You can still move on. But don't expect anything. Don't expect anything. Because he have made it very clear. You don't understand ka. Sudah mati lah. All the feelings sudah mati habis. You have people who use this word sometimes. So be careful of what you say. You treat the people kindly. You are open to accept advice. You are not stubborn and you are not arrogant. You will know each other when you communicate. If he's not good in using word, then you know this guy have a lot of weaknesses. We are not going to judge them that they need to improve in their art of communication. Not stubborn, not arrogant. Meaning if you talk to him, he like to listen. If only one way communication, then you know there's a lot of problem. Yeah? And normally they say it in relationship to all the young brothers and sisters. When you first get to know a guy, that you show some interest because he showed interest to you, what will happen? Of course, he will want you to have lunch, dinner, coffee. So you're going to have some communication. Most of the time, who talk more? Sisters. Who's the one who talk more? When you are not married, who talk more? You don't remember? Here, the brothers here. They will talk a lot. Before marriage, they will talk. Because woman by nature, you have shyness more. No? You're scared. You just want to be a good listener. But after getting married, who will talk more? Who will talk more? Then you know. But that when the other party is talking more, what should you do? You learn how they respond to you when you are one together, when you are not married yet. They are good listener. Now you become good listener. That's how you move. There's some changes somewhere, but it's good. When you know, yeah, that you are open for advice, you are not stubborn, not arrogant, you never say the boss is always right. No. Concerned about caring and raising children by instilling the love of Allah and His way. Both of you are thinking how to bring up children, how to give them the best. When the children with you, you give the best. When children with her, she give the best. So the children always get the best, nothing negative from their parent. The father will talk when the children ask, where is mommy? Mommy is busy doing this thing for us, for you. Talk everything good about their mommy. And when the father is not there, where is daddy? Daddy is working hard because daddy loves all of you. He have to support us. He have to buy this and he have to do. So you always talk only the good thing to the children. Instill in the children the positive feeling towards both parents. Yeah? Good character. Respect the husband, of course. To the extent that the Prophet did mention that if a woman pray 5 times a day, fast in the month of Ramadan, take care of herself, her chastity, and obey the husband, please the husband, 8 gates of paradise will open for you, sister. That means you are guaranteed to go to paradise. Is that easy to go to paradise? Is that easy to pray 5 times a day? Yes. Is that easy to fast in the month of Ramadan? No problem. Is that easy to take care of yourself? We always take care of ourselves, no problem. Is that easy for you to obey your husband? Huh? I don't know yet. I am not married yet. Oh, this is challenging. The last thing you have to do to qualify you to enter 8 gates of paradise. But this last thing becomes the biggest test and challenge. We just want to show our husband, no, this is me. Then you have problem. But you obey the husband who obey Allah, who obey the Prophet. Yes, you should obey. It's for your own good and for everybody's good. Because he will love you more. When you obey him, his love increases. Don't you want his love to increase? Or do you want that to happen, sister? Do you want your husband love increase for you? Or you want his love to decrease? Which one you love, sisters? Nothing? You don't care? I don't care you love me or not, it's up to you lah. You can do that too. If you want to take up that kind of choice, you can, but it's not healthy. You're little patient, extra patient, you will get a lot in return. Why not? You do one good deeds, Allah reward you 10 times. You obey somebody for the right reason, and that person will give you more. Why don't you accept it? You obey your boss by doing something that he wants you to do. He give you special allowance. Do you want? Do you want that? He say, you work extra 5 hours today. I give you 2 days leave. Do you want to do that? What do you think, sister? No need lah. Time lah. I want to go home. 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 5 class. Before 5 pun sudah ready. Want to go home already, packing already. Just example, you will be blessed. Be patient for a while. You don't lose anything by having that patience. Yeah? Respect your husband. Respect the security of the marriage. Yeah? Don't air dirty laundry. Don't air dirty laundry in public. You understand that? You understand what is the meaning of that? You understand? Good. Mind the language. Yeah, there's a program on the TV before. Mind your language. Be wise, be patient, and be generous. What do you mean by be generous? If your in-law is with you, or your stepchildren is with you, or anybody, your husband friend is there, or your wife friend is there, your wife, be generous to them. Don't only think for yourself. Feed them. Serve them. You'll gain a lot of good thing from Allah. Because they are your guests. They are your family members. Be kind to your family is something that make Allah love you more. And then what did you have that below? What is that? What is that below one? Beauty. Do we all want to look beautiful? Alhamdulillah. How much you spend for your body? How many cream you use? Only Allah knows. Yeah. The man, alhamdulillah. The thing they only have last time, buy cream. Bye, and the cream also gone. Yeah, that's why they buy the cream and they use, and the cream also gone. But woman nature is different. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong for you to take care of your beauty, because Allah is beautiful and He loves beautiful things. And everything that is beautiful costs more. True or not, brothers? Beautiful shirt costs you more. Beautiful shoe costs you more. Woman, please be careful. Yeah. Sometimes you want beautiful bags, but you don't remember how many bags you have at home. Keep on bag after bag after bag until the bag also don't know what is happening to them, because you don't know how many bags you have. Yeah. You remember how many bags you have, sister? You remember or not? Go home today and check. Open up your drawer here, the cupboard there. Wow, so many bags. Huh? What you do with all the bags? You buy the bag to keep. You better let the bag keep themselves in the store. Each time you want to have a look, you just go there for a window shopping. Beautiful, huh? You don't waste money. And then later on, if you don't use, it will go, even leather food thing will go rotten. It will be spoiled, because after some time you don't use, it will crack. So it's better if you like many bags, so you just go to the shop. Each time you feel that looking for a bag, you just go to a shop again. When touch, see, ask how much. Thank you, sir. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. That's how you move on. Last one. Is there any what? What is that? Self-religion, yeah? So we fix what? No fixed standard or scale when talk about beauty, yeah? Somebody look beautiful, but their word, their manners is not good. Somebody don't look that good, but mashallah, yeah, they are very soft-spoken. very polite, very kind. So it differs. Beauty without religion will not help you. Yeah? Because sometimes beauty can turn a person to be arrogant. If the wife is too beautiful, anywhere she go, she walk also differently again. So it create problem. When the husband is so beautiful, handsome, also another problem. Do you agree with me, sister? You see, the actor and actress, do they have a good ending? Most of the actor and actress, they are all international, no? Hollywood, Bollywood, all the wood. Yeah. But see what happened? No peace. Because beauty can make you arrogant if you don't have religion to guide you. Moral or ethic will mean nothing if you don't have religion. Wealth and prestige. Khadijah, he's a businessman, married the Prophet, who is her salesman. Prophet Muhammad was the salesman of Khadijah. But look at Khadijah. Never once Khadijah raised her voice towards the husband, and never once she belittled him and remind, don't forget who you are. Yeah? Never once he did. So it's important, brothers and sisters. Yeah? It's very important for us to have the right choice, the right guidance, so that we have less problem. Problem is always there in marriage life, but we don't want to have extra problem anymore. The normal problem, we are ready for it. Yeah, up and down. Life is always up and down, give and take. The husband give, the woman take. Can you understand that policy? Life is give and take. Husband have to give. The wife have to what? Take. That's all. Is that easy? Very simple. So may Allah make it easy for us to understand. And then, now we are open for Q&A. Fatafadda. And for Q&A, because after this, Sharif is coming in, we like all the brothers and sisters to have more patience, give way for our new Muslim sister or brother, or the not yet Muslim brother and sister to question first. Yeah? Give them the priority. Any question from the sister who are new to Islam or those who are not yet Muslim? We go for the sister first. Yeah? Any question from the sisters? No question, okay. Remember, when you want to get married, what is the thing that the Qadi were going to ask you? Yeah. For the men, they have more to answer, because the question will always go to the man. There are 5 main conditions. I just add on to what you are going to ask me. Yeah. Anytime you want to get married in Islam, you have to have the agreement from the man who is going to be the husband and the lady who is going to be a wife. You must get their consent. Married by force, haram. 1. Number 2, you must have 2 witnesses, male, or 1 male, 2 female, 3 witnesses. And they must be Muslim. Number 3, for the woman who want to get married, they must have a wali. At the end of the day, the wali goes back to her. She have the final say. And then you have what? Number 4, mahar, dowry. And number 5 is ijab, kabul. Now you have to declare. When the woman gives the authority to somebody to marry her to a man, then the wakil will say that, now I married you to so and so with the dowry of so much. So the man must say it loud and clear. I accept it. I accept that marriage. If he just said, I accept qabalt, enough, Islamically. But in our country, they need you to say more than that. I accept the marriage of so and so, the name with the dowry of so much. Cash, he said cash. Until one day, if the Qadi will come up with a machine, yeah, then you can use card. Naam. Question from the sisters?
Assalamualaikum, Sheikh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
So why we Muslim must marry a Muslim?
Yes. It's not our law. It's the divine law. Allah said so. Yeah. A Muslim woman married a Muslim man. It's always better. Even the man is poor, is a slave. Because why? Because you have the same belief. You can pray together, you can fast together, you can go to Hajj together one day. It's always, and you educate your children together. So there's a lot of peace, harmony, and smooth sailing. That's why Allah knows what is going to happen to us in the future is in the knowledge of Allah, and Allah is telling us, believing male or female, married only the believing, yes, partner. Now, any question from the brothers? You have brothers who are not yet Muslim or who are reverts? Now, Fadda.
Sir, I have a small question.
Okay.
In Islam, there is a triple talaq, right?
There is a
Triple talaq. Talaq.
talaq, okay,
Yeah.
divorce. Now,
Divorce, yeah. So is it like if men say talaq, talaq, talaq 3 times, and it will be like divorce, right? Is it there?
yeah.
Why it is not for ladies? If ladies want to say talaq, 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 it should be there for ladies also, right? As if you
Yeah,
see
in
the
Islam, yes, the brother is asking about divorce. We are just talking about marriage. Now he's asking divorce. Very far ahead. Anybody who marry a person with the intention to divorce, that marriage is not valid. Yeah, you cannot have the intention to divorce. Now he just asked a question. Yeah. Divorce is the right of the man, number one, because the man take full responsibility towards the woman. Yeah, he is taking care of the woman. It's like the parent taking care of their daughter. Yeah. Then, if you say, I divorce her, I divorce her, I divorce her, continuously 3 times you mention, in the time of the Prophet, consider one divorce. Meaning, anytime you can reconcile again, within the period of iddah, and you don't have to go to another process of marriage. No. You reconcile within the iddah period, then you are back as husband and wife. But later on, people play around with this word, I divorce you, I divorce you. They have no respect to their wife anymore. You are angry, you are upset, you have no right to say, I divorce you. Anything you don't, I divorce. It's a wife. It's a mother to your children. You have no right to just dishonor her, belittle her, treat her in that manner. So Omar ibn Khattab came into power, and then when people, there are so many people who became Muslim, and they have their own background, their own culture, now they get upset. I divorce you. How many times? 10 times. To Omar, if you do that, I consider 3 times. Once you say 3 times, you cannot reconcile again. After you regret, you want to come back, no way until she is married to another person. And the person divorced her, then you can take her back. That is the law of if you say 3 times. You understand that?
want to continue my question.
Okay.
After talaq, like for men it is allowed like to have 7 wife.
7 wife?
Yeah, I have heard that. Just I am
Oh.
asking the question. So,
This is the first time I heard.
so, so like a person, a male person can have a 7 wife. Why not if a woman?
Oh yes. Why the woman cannot have 7 husbands?
Vice
Yeah.
versa.
Then we do not know what's happened to the baby. Because the one who's going to bear children is not the man, is the woman. So Allah knows, yeah, what is the best. And Allah put the rule that no, there is no 7 wives. The maximum a Muslim man can have is 4 wives. 4 wives. Yeah, maximum. Whoever said 7, I think he got it wrong. Yeah. Because Allah created many times, Allah used 7, 7, 7. Yes, the 7 sky, the 7 heaven, the 7 earth, the 7 tawaf. 1 week, 7 days. And then what 7 some more? Sa'i 7 times. You pick up the pebbles in Muzdalifah, 7 stone, and you throw at the Jumrat 7 times. 7, 7, 7. There's a lot of 7. The Magnificent 7, the cowboy movie last time. The Magnificent 7. People like 7, but when come to marriage, maximum 4. But the unique of Islamic marriage is very unique. In the Quran, Allah start with married to. In the Quran, Allah say married to, all 3, all 4. If you cannot be just and fair, go back to 1. You understand that? So Allah said 2, 3, or 4 cannot be just 1. Majority are still 1. But some people got the wrong calculation. Married 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1. How many? How many? Plus now. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1. How many? 10. They say, you Muslim do all the wrong calculation. It's not, it's not all is plus, plus, plus. Yeah, that's why there was a case before. A man have 7 wives and 10 wives. So the court was confused. But I don't blame the man. Men can calculate any way they like. Woman is the problem. Why? Why don't you check again? And you can accept the opinion from this guy to say 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1. And the one who married this guy is not a kampong folk, they're not the village girl, they are university graduate, but they also follow him blindly. This is called the blind followers. Islam have their clear guideline about marriage and divorce. Of course, the woman also have right. Not say they won't have no right, but their right is when they have a good reason. Now, last one for the sisters.
Salam Kinship. So you said just now, you are complete when you are married. What happened to those who are not married?
Yeah, that means you are not complete yet.
Not complete? Even
Your deen is not complete. Even the Prophet said, married couples, ibadah, act of worship, is more rewarded. Because the challenges is more. And that's why, because you are not considered a full human until you are together. Because Adam, Eve, they are one.
what if you don't get married until you die?
That is not your fault, don't worry. You can get other reward from other means. But one thing the Prophet said, nikah sunnati, faman ragiba an sunnati falaysa minni. Nikah is something very, very important in Islam. Whoever refuse, I don't want, I anti. The Prophet said, if you just stop, open up yourself for for a man in the future, then the Prophet said, you are not one of us. But if you are open, but nobody come to you, somebody came and they cancel again, then what can you do? You cannot force. Meaning you must be open for that. Are you married? Not yet. Are you ready? Inshallah. Be open. No, don't talk about married topic with me. Yeah, I don't entertain this. I hate you cannot do that. Be open. You understand that, sis? Inshallah. I believe all the sisters also, not only sister, the brother, but remember, sisters, today the world has changed. Women are more career women. Women are more proactive. Men are very shy today. I'm telling you on behalf of the men. No, men sometimes they want, but they dare not approach women anymore. So woman, if you see that you are still single, and if you come to this kind of gathering, you see some brother look okay to you, and then you don't know whether he's single or not, you just let us know. No, you may have some interest. I'm still single, Sheikh Hussein. If you think there's any guy you want to recommend, I'm ready for that. Just do that. Nothing wrong in Islam. Khadijah, the noble lady of our Prophet's first wife, she was the boss. Muhammad is just a salesman. But when he came back with all the profit in a short period, he brought all the profit to Khadijah. Khadijah was amazed. She said, what kind of businessman he is? First time he go and sell my product, and he came back in a very short period with all the products sold. She got other salesmen, always take time and then not finish. Well, because Muhammad is a very honest man. If the boss said to him, you sell 1 bottle of honey, example, that honey 10 riyal, I give you 10% for each bottle. Your expenses, travel, expenses, lodging under me, net 10% per bottle. You understand that? Muhammad will go and sell the product 10 riyal. He's not greedy. That's why people buy from him. Lodging, before, is very simple, R&R, You travel, you want to stop anywhere, and then you stop, the camel is there, you pull out a tent, you sleep, khalas. You don't have the hotel like today. Transportation, camel. Simple. But today, salesman, here, you say 10 ringgit. When it come to you now, it's 50 ringgit. Sometimes 110 ringgit. From 10 ringgit, he's selling 110. And then he's telling you lie again. Very cheap, Just discount. Oh, discount. Sometimes I say, discount. 10% okay now. More than that, my mother will scold me. Why you bring your mother? Say, you play around. You play around with your word. No. You understand that, yeah? Alhamdulillah. And the last question, I said last just now. And this will be the last one. Another last question. Good. There's a sister there. Now, there are things that is not right for you to keep quiet. You should share on behalf of other sisters that you are aware of. Don't worry. Naam, sister, please.
Hi Sheikh. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We just want to know only if just in case we married for the Muslim rite, and then example we are the wife number 1, and then our husband really want to remarry, but we are not yet ready, like really want. Is possible that we can file a divorce because of that reason, or
Normally, there is not a good reason. All the Islamic court will not grant you that reason. Because Number one, Allah give the man the right. If the man is irresponsible, didn't give you your right, then you can ask for your freedom through that reason, not because he married more than one. Yeah, I know this is the most difficult test for a woman. Yeah? But in life, you just have to try your level best to make sure that you make the husband happy, treat him well, serve him well. One thing I want to share with the sister, don't ever feel and think the man just think about themselves, they want to find happiness. Don't think that it's just happiness. It's also an extra responsibility for the man. It's not easy. It's not easy for you. It's not easy also for the man. But majority of the women say, man lah. They thought that it's just a man thing. No, it is also an extra responsibility, extra burden, extra headache for the man. Now, you look at the history of polygamy or polygyny, it's because of the many women in the time of the Prophet whose husband died in the battlefield to protect Islam. So now are you going to leave the woman unattended and don't care about them, their widows? And that's why the Prophet encouraged people to marry more than one, to safeguard the woman's, the widow's right. People look down upon widows before. So when Islam encouraged to marry, then the widow's prestige, status, suddenly is being raised up by the Prophet. To the extent that some Sahaba, when you got married with somebody, he's coming to whisper to you, when you want to divorce your wife, let me know, because I want to marry her. So the husband don't divorce their wife. It becomes so laku, no? Widow become very laku. At one stage, to protect the right of the widow. Don't ill-treat, look down upon widows. Don't blame them, because the culture before said, widow have no right to live. Because the husband divorced her, because she is useless. That's why the man divorced her. But if the man die, he said, you see, she caused the man to die. So both ways you are wrong. Anything goes wrong with the man, they blame the woman before. That is why the woman is not being given their right. Islam came and changed the status of the woman, that the woman have the same right like the man. They are just a human. And you don't belittle them. Remember, they are the mother of your children. And your mother is a woman. Is there a mother who's a father? Who's a man? Do you call the mother father? No, mother is mother. Just an example. So, yes, that is not a good reason. I know how the woman feels. It's really the biggest challenge for the woman. Two things the woman feel is a big challenge for them in Islam. One is the covering of their aura. Wearing hijab also become a challenge. The second, when you are married and the man choose to have a second one. May Allah protect all of us, and may Allah give us the right spirit, the right understanding, the right belief that whatever we want to do, we try our best to follow what Allah allowed us to do. There's a lot of people who have only one. Don't worry. When you know how to take care of them, please them, honor them, respect them. Nobody want to have extra problem in life. Understand that, sister? But lastly, before I end my session, before you have any big problem, when you have some slight issue, quickly look for counseling. Don't wait until something bad happens, then only you look for counseling. Treat your sickness or anything as fast as possible. They said prevention is better than cure. That is the policy in Islam. Beautiful. So may Allah Rabbul Alameen help us to have the right spirit, the right understanding, the right knowledge, so that we know what to do, for the best of everybody and for the best of the future generation. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.